Would you like to become a more reliable person? Would you like to become a person that people can count on, or especially that people trust in? Maybe you're the person in family where everybody said, okay, don't even start, let me do this. Okay, before you destroy this, you will fuck up anyway, let me do this. Or maybe you might be the person where your boss or in your job, nobody really gives you any like significant tasks, right? They only give you simple tasks. They never really let you prove yourself that you're great because they simply don't trust you, right? They think, okay, you're not reliable, let's give him only the little tasks, right? So number one, if nobody believes in you, you have to make sure that at least you believe in yourself, that at least you trust yourself. Because from my experience, the most people do not believe in themselves, but the level of certainty that you have at any topic will determine how many people will trust you with this topic, with your opinion, and how many people will believe in you. And it's easy, we become more certain if we believe in ourselves, and often this comes from competence, right? If we're very good at something, then we of course believe in ourselves because we just know, okay, I'm good at this, okay, I can give advice at this, I can help people with this, and I'm very certain about the things that I'm saying, which lead to those people believing in myself, even though there might not be any good reason for it. And the truth is, at the beginning, when you start your journey at, let's say, entrepreneurship, when you start your journey at becoming better as a person, when you start your journey of YouTube or of going to the gym, then nobody will believe in you. This is just the truth. Not even your parents will believe in you, right? This, for example, happened to me. I started something, I said, okay, it's when I was young, 16 or something, or 14, I can't remember, like 15, 16, I told myself, at least, I gave myself the commitment, okay, I will become a millionaire, I will become rich, because I valued money, because we never had that, it was always a problem, so I said, okay, my problems will be gone when I have money, right? So this was the goal I set myself. I think I shared it to my parents, just to share it with them, but I knew, okay, they don't really trust in me, right? They don't believe in me. And chances are, if you are a young guy, and if you would tell your parents, okay, I will at some point build something huge, all your parents, all your ancestors were like average, let's say, then it's very likely that they will also not trust in you, that you will be the first person that will build something great. The next thing to be reliable is to become a person whose word means something. Ask yourself, okay, are you a person who sticks to his word, whose word truly means something? If you say something, do you stick to this? Do you actually do this? Because this would also be the things that will make you reliable. If you say something, then do it, right? If you say you will be there at 3, be there at 3, ideally a bit earlier, right? If you say, okay, you will start your business, you'll be self-employed, you're tired of the 9 to 5, you want to get rid of this, where are you like 2 weeks later? Have you started your business? Have you done the first steps? Does your word mean something? Are you still not true to your word? Are you still like, oh, just in research mode, right? Still have to research, still have to procrastinate. So this goes hand in hand with the topic of procrastination, right? Because if we push everything back, how can we be a reliable person? If we don't fulfill the things or do the things instantly, how can we be reliable? The thing is, with procrastination, we always find like all the logical reasons why we couldn't do this, why we have to push it back a bit, right? This is rationalization. Because what is procrastination? Procrastination is the denial of an experienced pain, right? So usually we experience some pain, some negative emotion, but we do not want to do something, but then we rationalize, we find logical reasons why we shouldn't do this. Often people have problems with, and I also have problems with, telling your parents or telling my parents that I love them. Why do the people have problems with it? Why do the people procrastinate on this? There's some pain, there's some negative emotion, and in this case it is shame. We feel ashamed to open ourselves up. We feel ashamed to share our feelings, to even have feelings sometimes. This is why we push it back. We never say that, there's so much more time to say this someday in the future. But actually, if we're like looking at this, we're getting older, like the time is ticking, our parents are getting older. There might be a limited time to truly tell them that we love them. So why don't we do that? Because there's some pain that we deny, that we don't want to feel, and this is often, again, in this scenario, shame. But it's the same with all procrastination things. There might be negative things, fear, there might be anxiety to actually start something, shame, guilt, all of those negative emotions. Point number 3, be proactive in life. If people don't come to you, you have to come to the people, right? If people don't offer you the tasks, the important tasks, you have to ask for the task. All right, let's make the example of your boss maybe again, right? You're in a job, you have a boss, and he's not like trusting you with important tasks. He's not giving you tasks, so you should be the one going to him asking for tasks, okay? Hey, is there something else that I could do? I already finished my work, I want to do more, and I want to do it for free. So of course, then he will give you something. It might be small things at first, but the important thing is that he will give you something, he will trust you with some little things, and you have the chance, the possibility to prove yourself. So and then the key is that when you get a task, that you always have to over-deliver with this task. So first, you do more than you actually had to do, more than he asked you to do, and you do it quicker, you do it in a shorter period of time that he expected you to do it, right? Say, okay, boss, I'm already finished, but what else can I do for you, right? All right, and the last thing is that we have to learn how to manage or deal with stress. So my takes on stress is the following. So what I learned from a guy called David Hawkins is that stress, and if something stresses us, is determined by our attitude towards the thing. So if something energizes us, or if something de-energizes us, depends on our attitude towards the thing that is stressing us or not stressing us. And we can even switch that stress to no stress if we would just slowly switch the attitude towards it. For example, let's say you have a lot of work, right? And you're super overworked and it's late and you want to sleep, you're tired. Lots of work in this scenario could stress you. But let's say you have a lot of work and you know, okay, this work will give you a lot of money. And maybe some days before you had no work at all and your business wasn't going, but now you have all of this work and you can make all of this money. Now all of a sudden this work is not stressing, but it's great, it's energizing you because you say, okay, great, I can bring my business forward. Right? I can make some money, I can save some money, I can put some money aside because I have so much stuff to do. This is a luxury problem right now. Based on how the attitude is, the situation is energizing or it's de-energizing. I have so much work, I want to sleep, I'm tired. So what he said, what David Hawkins says is that if the thing that we receive is what we want, then it doesn't stress us, then we don't experience stress. We experience stress if the thing that happens to us is something that we do not want. Alright, I appreciate that you watched until the end as always, because you obviously did if you're still watching. Just kidding. For everybody who's new to the channel, my name is Dennis, and some years ago I committed myself to achieve all of my goals and dreams, right? And right now I'm on that journey of achieving those goals. I plan to document everything here on YouTube, right? The ups and downs, the in-betweens, as I say, and the whole journey, and of course also the learnings that I make on that journey. These I want to share here on this channel. Right? So if this is interesting, you can consider subscribing, and then we might see each other in the next video as a very reliable person, as a very unstressed person, and with other great attitudes that I don't know right now anymore. So thanks for watching, see you in the next one. Take some action.